Hello and welcome back to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries run through for the Heart of the Swarm campaign of StarCraft 2. And in this episode, after successfully clearing fires in the sky, we get to improve our Kerrigan a little bit more. We're gonna go for Wild Mutation, which gives our units a temporary shield and additional attack damage. It is fucking amazing. I have been told by other people that are better at this game that Wild Mutation is the worst of the three, and I refuse to believe them because one of the three options is spawn banelings, and fuck spawn banelings.
Primitive structures, minimal biological adaptability.
You know I was Terran.
Rare Terran individuals, high psionic potential.
Overcome flawed origins.
Huh.
From now on, we won't be doing any more experiments on humans.
Yeah, you know, I was pretty typical hero. Started with nothing. Dad was a wood chopper. Had no money. Picked up a sword. Became a hero.
Whoa! You forgot the part where his village was raided by the Orc clans.
Pretty cliche, I know. My parents were killed during a raid. I wanted vengeance, so I did.
We've reached the Terran fortress. They've dug in and ready for us.
No, very ready apparently. Their siege cannons are firing through the goddamn wall.
Wherever they are, and overwhelm them.
Ah, so we get that payoff.
I want the only thing left of these bugs to be glowing corpses.
Ha.
Warfield is activating his nuclear arsenal.
Oh no!
We have to move fast. Zagara, you set up a hive cluster while I take this wave and do as much damage as I can.
If you are very good at micro, you can actually delete like 60+% of the forces with this one wave of Zerglings and Banelings. I am not that good, but I am able to use this one wave to clear out most of the way to Warfield's main base.
Oh, man. Ain't this just like the gates of Gondor getting blown open by the monsters?
The reason why we're using Wild Mutation so early on is explicitly because I want the ability to give my units that are not Banelings temporary shield so that they eat more damage going in, and so that they have more damage whilst they're surviving on these beefier targets like the buildings, tanks, and the and whatever the fuck the bipedal mechs are called. I never remember what those are called because they're not a unit that we ever get access to. Yeah.
Next tracks and other wrecks. We're laying waste to these and opening cans of whoop ass on Warfield.
Never rests.
Kerrigan, you want to actually join our force, please? She is way far behind right now.
Skitter.
And that, my friends, is why I don't bother to use Banelings, because when they crash into something and it doesn't die, you've effectively wasted 75 fucking Mistbane gas. Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't use Banelings unless you're playing competitive, in which case always use Banelings. But don't play competitive Zerg, please. I understand that it's the best race, but it's the best race because you have to have 600 fucking APM, and I do not have 600 APM. I can't do 6 actions a fucking second. I'm sorry, no, 10 actions a fucking second.
10 actions a second.
Yeah, how the fuck do you do 10 actions a second? I can get 3, okay? 3 at fucking most. And even then, I can't hold that up for more than 10 minutes. God, no.
Well, they're speed running. That's why.
No, well, are they speedrunning even in the competitive scene, though?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Well, you see, when two chess grandmasters meet, they shake hands and they have conversations in the forms of advances and retaliations, but always the correct and reciprocal one. And they know damn well how to end a game.
Well, supposedly they know damn well how to end a game. If you watch any of the popular chess YouTubers, you learn that even the grandmasters can have problems ending games quickly when with particular board states.
Oh yeah. I mean, first of all, they're human, and second of all, is that the situation can get, ever so complex that you forget what the board state is.
Zagara's hive did manage to survive, though.
Survive that blast, my queen.
Warfield will drop more nukes on us as this arsenal comes online.
We will never get in the
So-
chance to drop another nuke until the very end.
Once we're inside,
Hmm.
it's all over.
So,
I have created
this is going to be a good
the Terran.
test of the Zerg's regenerative capabilities.
Sloppy, yet effective.
They look stupid.
They do look
Needs to-
stupid, but these are the aberrations. The aberrations are a really good melee siege unit. I won't be using them ever again.
Huh.
Look,
They explode.
if you have queen support specifically, aberrations are actually really goddamn good. They are. They are a really good tanky frontline unit. We have Kerrigan. We don't need a tanky frontline unit. We also managed to keep some of our raptorlings alive. Ha 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 ha.
These guys just look like the Three Stooges.
In my way.
They're better than the Three Stooges, though, because they're actually competent at what they do.
You have
Yeah,
my attention.
mostly punching. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on
Slashing,
him.
rather, but yeah.
Terrans experiment upon the Zerg. This cannot be allowed.
I'll destroy them if I get the chance, Zagara.
Yeah, we're gonna win. You don't have to remind us that losing sucks.
Well, sometimes you do, because, you know, losing can suck every once in a while.
Yeah, the only thing that as long as we remember that there is one thing about losing that does not suck, is that you can learn something from how you lost.
If you stay,
No, Wild Mutation on aberrations. Behold, these three aberrations could actually rip through a majority of Warfield's entrance position if you manage to micro them appropriately with Wild Mutation.
out with it.
It's honestly why I get a little bit pissy when people are trying to tell me that Wild Mutation isn't honestly that good of a spell. Yes, I'm fucking up my micro here, but look, that aberrations at critical health just took 2 siege cannon shots and it's still standing.
Right? They are quite tanky.
They are very tanky. Oh look, more aberrations.
The Dawson of Perfection.
Nah, because the Dawson of Perfection decides to raid Wall Street every once in a while, right?
Keep going. Push ahead.
Becomes the final iteration.
Let's get this
He's a
over.
6'5" with flying, and he also has derp. As long as target creature has derp, target opponent has to giggle.
It's an unset. Okay.
The Dawson of Perfection. One of the more powerful cards that combine well with instants and sorceries.
Well, every creature combines well with instants and sorceries.
Get going.
Don't tell me what to do. We're punching. We're flexing.
All right. There's the first of the
Regret this, Kerrigan.
of the science facilities that we needed to liberate.
Hang on, Warfield. We're coming to kill you.
I'm morphing a Hydralisk Den here simply because I want to have some Hydralisks out. We don't need the Hydralisks, honestly. With the aberration force that we have up front, we can almost clear the entire mission with just that and these Zerglings that we built.
When are we not massing the Zerglings for the final push?
Once we finally decide that Zerglings are no longer worthwhile, because after we get through Xeris specifically, I will never again make Zerglings. We will be devoted to either the new unique unit, Kerrigan, or Hydralisks.
Thor is here. Shoot them in their big, stupid backsides. They look like little thoraxes.
Well, they are thoraxes, so.
He looks like a bee, and then they turn around and say, "Ah, you are not a bee."
No. More Zerglings.
I've taken out the science facilities.
Yay.
That'll put an end to Warfield's experiments.
A nuke! Run away!
Because they'll join you in hell.
You should have left Char to me, Warfield.
The Terrans are launching another nuclear missile. Clear the area.
Missiles 4, 5, and 6.
Alright, we managed to evade getting nuked. Woot.
It was a miss.
Spread some creep to make it so that our reinforcements are slightly faster to get onto the battlefield.
See, at this point, I would be wondering, how much better would I be doing if the script was flipped and we were on Warfield side trying to repel Kerrigan?
Much better, because you understand the importance of an economy, whereas the AI doesn't really have the benefit of massing an economy. Like, Warfield starts with enough production structures to actively screw us over if he was bothering to actually produce units.
The swarm never rests.
Unfortunately, we lost all of our aberrations. So, it is time to send out the massive Zerglings that we made.
What massive Zerglings? We got fewer than 50 units on the battlefield.
No, we got 64 units worth of combat.
Huh.
Hey, come on, guys. The party's over this way.
And Kerrigan has the pizza.
Kerrigan does have the pizza, which is why we're rushing over to her.
They're hungry.
And some more aberrations for the front line, just because.
Huh. Oh, the aberrant, alright. Those are husks of humans who, got a couple of claws on their arms and a fat ass.
Alright, our Zerglings are here. Unfortunately, we only have one queen with this force, so I shouldn't be advancing yet. I should be waiting for the aberrations.
And go. Chain lightning.
Ghost teams Bravo and Delta, open fire.
The Ghost has the ability to snipe. It is a very, very powerful single target spell. I'm not worried about it because I have 60 goddamn Zerglings here. Rip and tear, my fellow raptorlings.
Eat them. Crumble.
What is it now?
Ruin. Destroy.
Going.
I made them all fall right out of the sky. Right out of the sky. Very nice.
Alright. And when
Snipe.
this goes dead, we can advance the aberrations that we have a little bit further behind.
Snipe.
This world is mine.
Huh.
Except we're just going to send in this wave of Zerglings, which is why this
Agreed.
attack force doesn't do as well as it's supposed to. But then again, Kerrigan's here, so is this actually enough? It looks like it's
that's
actually
where-
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you took out the dudes, now take out the cannon.
And with the cannon being gone, that ends the mission.
Uh-oh.
We have detected another nuclear missile launch.
Unfortunately, I accidentally had my units recall during that. I did not mean to have that happen. That was my mouse fucking me over again. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a job. Alright, well, these boys are gonna come in and finish the job.
Yep.
Quickly.
Alright, come on, it's the Gloom and Doom squad. Take out that cannon. Open the pathway to Warfield. Cannon does have a lot of health.
No, it doesn't have too much health. It's just that we screwed up our Zergling rush on it. And
That's alright.
There we go.
It only slowed us down by about a minute.
The way is clear.
And in
Sure.
the next episode, our confrontation with General Warfield.
But leave General Warfield to me.
Be safe, everybody.